Hi, Bass family. Donna here with another gardening tip. I just wanted to share with you more tools that I've purchased that is good to work with when we're talking about gardening inside the home. Okay, and some of the things that I purchased to make it just easier for me, and it's been a hit and a miss situation. Trust me. So these are some of the things that actually work for me. Number one, you've got your tools here that you can purchase as a kit. I purchased this whole kit from Amazon, which is pretty cool, and everything you need to work with when it comes to cutting plants. This little tool, and I don't know what you call these tools. Some of you may know what to call them. Maybe when after we put this website up, I'll have names of all of these tools. But this tool right here helps stuff. That's what I've used it for. These pods when you put the seeds inside them. Okay, does that make sense? Because that's what I use it for. The tip of this can go just stuff the seeds right into this pod. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. I'm going to start from the left to the right at the bottom first. So you want to make sure you have a magic marker to put the names of your whatever you're growing on these little spikes here, name spikes. And you just, the beautiful thing about that is that way you'll keep up with what you're growing. Okay, and this is another little small gadget that came with one of my kits, and it's another cutting device that you can use as well. Again, I'm new at working with some of these tools. Now this tool and this tool, I have them in larger. They come larger, and I work out in the yard with those. But these, I've never really worked with before, and I love them. Okay, so you have your magic marker, and then you have your little tab, your name tag here that you use to put into the vegetable, with the vegetable that you're growing. Okay, so I have one here, and I prefer working with labels, and I purchased these waterproof labels because they will get wet. And what I did is I added how long each plant, this broccoli germinates in any plant you grow, how many days it would take for them to harvest, and then how large they would get, so you know what order to plant them in when you plant them on your hydroponic. Now most collard greens get huge. Broccoli can get pretty large too. So you want to make sure that they're not so close together, or if they are close together, they're growing at the same pace or the same height. Okay, but that's what I do. And again, it's trial and error. You know that's what you got to do when you're dealing with it. Now this little basket here is what they recommend using to put your little pods in. Okay, when you're putting them into the hydroponic system, your seeds go right in here. You soak this down with water, okay? And I might have a video to show you actually how to do it. And you put them in this pod, and you set them inside your hydroponic system. And I'm gonna show you what that looks like. Okay, you see that? That's the way it looks when you put them in there. And the water continually run, as you can see, right in there. I don't see nothing. Okay, here's a good one here. Okay. So that's where that works. And these are my, I think, Brussels sprouts. They're coming up real fast. I just planted these. All right. So now, what is this? These are sponges. This is actually sponge. You can actually put your seeds in here, which I might do next time. And you can grow everything from there. And then what happens is when they grow out from this once they get larger. And then this just goes away, right? Or it doesn't evaporate, but you may have to remove them from your pod, from your hydroponic system. Also, again, this right here, you soak in your solution. These are the solutions that you'll be working with. And you soak these, and then you add your seeds, and that's it. So that's what I generally, right now, that's what I'm working with. So look forward to connecting with you again. Take care, guys.